Number 11 then from the 2018 Advanced Higher Maths. Here we go, little bits and pieces adding up to 5 marks for transformational matrices, those little 2x2 matrices then. Part A, obtain the matrix A associated with an anti-clockwise rotation of pi upon 3 radians about the origin. That used to be the sort of tricky one to remember. It doesn't matter anymore because there it's there. So for this one, it says call it A, and it was cos of, and it was pi upon 3, negative sine of, and it was pi upon 3, opposite 1, pi upon 3, and back to cos pi upon 3. But presumably they want you to write that out just in terms of the figures. Well, pi upon 3, 60 if you will, that's the nice one, that's the half, so that must be the bad one. That's the root 3 upon 2. So that's the same, only with the opposite sign, and that's the same because it's the cos again. So that'll be the first mark. B. What's the matrix B associated with a reflection in the x-axis? Well, if you don't remember, you can reconstruct it quite quickly, starting with those 2 points, 0, 1, 1, 0 I mean, and 0, 1. Because B operating on those, 1, 0, 0, 1, notice that's handy because that's the identity matrix. Wherever they go, that'll be the value of B. So reflecting in x, well, 1, 0 stays as 1, 0, but 0, 1 would go to 0, negative 1. So there you go, 1, 0, 0, negative 1. Oh, for goodness sakes. C. Now 2 marks. Hence obtain the matrix P associated with an anti-clockwise, this rotation first, followed by this reflection, expressing your answer in exact values. So it was this first. So if that operates first, then B is going to come along and operate afterwards. So that's the correct order. So I need this multiplication. So B was 1, 0, 0, negative 1. I could take those halves out, but I'd end up just having to put them back in again. It does save me writing the little 2 several times, but I've started. So what is that? A half, and that's all. Negative root 3 upon 2, and that's all. Nothing. Negative root 3 upon 2, negative a half. Now so far that's 4 marks, isn't it? Yeah. Get matrix A, get matrix B, remember you might even have remembered that. Find that composition of transformations there. And the last part, D, why is P not associated with a rotation? Because you may well think, well, what's happening here? What did you do again? It said you did A first, which was an anti-clockwise rotation of 60 degrees. Let's say it started there, so you can end up there. That was the first part. Now, it followed with B, which was reflected in the x-axis, so then pop down to there. Obviously those distances are the same. So you may think, well, why couldn't that be achieved by a rotation then? And that individual point could be obtained by a rotation in this case, but it wouldn't be one of your transformational matrices, simply because that's of the wrong form. If it's meant to be a rotation, it should be of the form cos theta, cos theta. There's a little discrepancy, because cos theta always gives you the same answer for positive or negative angles. Negative sine theta, but not negative here. Sine theta, so there's another conflict there. Because for the same value of sine theta, one would be positive, one would be negative, and it's not. But how do you say that though? If that's the transformational matrix, then P, can you just say this, is not of the form, and then I could have put that down. I'll just do it now. I'll give a further reason, just pick out one of them, as a half is not equal to negative a half. Well, why not go the whole hog? And this one here, negative root 3 upon 2 is not equal to the negative of negative root 3 upon 2. Yeah, that took a lot of writing. I'm pretty sure that we just take that part though.